is gonna notice your finest hours acting its age. Before beauty is in the eye of the beholder, the sole proprietor has some soul searching to do. Someone is bound to reach out if you just ask them to. Someone is bound to reach out to you. Just ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. It might sound corny, but one stalk won't do. It'll grow alone, but never ever produce. So get your beast a buzzing, or call up a kissing cousin, and make some noise that only two can do. Someone is bound to reach out if you just ask them to. Someone is bound to reach out to you. Just ask them to. Ask them to. There's one thing the lonely can't see. Love is there, it never ever leaves. A dormant state can be released if you congregate. That gate will open, it's true. Someone is bound to reach out if you just ask them to. Someone is bound to reach out to you. Just ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. Here we go. Just ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them. Ask them, you fool. Ask them. Ask them. Just ask them. Ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town. From the river to the ocean, it goes the whole world round. That spring of water goes the whole world round. There's a song in my heart just a simple little tune. But the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town. From the river to the ocean, it goes the whole world round. That spring of water goes the whole world round. There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune. But the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I'll always be around. Just like the songs I left behind me, I'm gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, be good to one another. Please try and raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take 'em, don't make 'em feel forsaken. Just lead 'em safely to the light. When this old world has blown us over and under, and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you, will live forever, you and I'm gonna live forever, I'm gonna cross that river, I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. Billy Joe Shaver, rest in peace. Don't you know how hard I need to let you go? But once a week I seem to need your fix. But your kind of fixing's like a wrench and it works, and it keeps my nuts and bolts in a mix. I'm up to my neck every day of every week, hoping at the end of them we don't mess up and meet up again. When Friday rolls around, I'm back in your town, trying to stop myself from hunting you down. I knew this would be a blue Monday since I hooked up with you last Friday night. I knew this would be a blue Monday. Back down. I got a lot to do. If I could just clear my head of thoughts of how I ought not to you. We both have bad intention of the sort we shouldn't mention, and we think them till their faces turn blue. Did I ever say how good you look in blue? Funny how beauty brings us back to some ugly truth. As Fridays arrive, I think I might die from thoughts about how I just knew this was gonna be a blue Monday since I hooked up with you last Friday night. I knew this would be a blue Monday. One more time, here we go. I deny my anger and I bargain with depression, but still I can't accept that we're through. Seems the love died, but the body's denied, and we keep up all the bad old moves. So when you find me in my final resting place, don't bring me pretty flowers and leave them on my lonesome old grave. Send a donation to some organization helping one-track minds behave. I knew this would be a blue Monday since I hooked up with you last Friday night. Knew this would be a blue Monday. Ooh, Blue Monday. Dan Byrne. Hey, Tim Mollendick. I don't know any Dan Byrne. I about played a show with him once, but I love Dan Byrne. Maybe next time. Give me a specific request, and I'll try to get it next month. Hey, Jim, up there, our Canadian friend. My brother Max is in from Florida. All right. Dolly next door, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. And let's see, there's Mom and Mittens. Michael down in Princeton. I got some folks all over the place. So it's all Request Wednesday. Thank you for sending your request. And let's see. Let's just move right along. If you're on tonight and you requested this New American Language, right on. Okay. If what was I saying? I read the comments and I get distracted. Oh, somebody requested this song from the year 2000 that I wrote. It's called Days Number Way Too Few. Isn't it true? Days number way too few. For those of you following around, I just tuned my A string down to G. And I just tuned my E string down to a C. And I'm not sure why I did that back in the year 2000, but it's real fat sounding, which I like. But it only comes into the song about just a few seconds of the song will you hear that. Sorry. It's cold, kind of cold in here. Sorry about all the tuning, but hey, Davis in Brooklyn. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Brooklyn. How's it going in Brooklyn? Have some friends there. Okay, here we go. Days number way too few. When you flip an ash and I me sideways, I think of better days. I think of better days. Don't mind I'm moving on. Don't mind you acting so strong. Sometimes time can turn right. What used to seem so wrong. Days number way too few. Do 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 do. My kind of car would go oh so slow. We could drive around the block, give my tick some time to talk. but feeling like me never seemed to suit you. Seems like to you my seams are all worn through. Days number way too few. Do 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 do. Boo do. I'll stand cold, and in the valley I'll be man. In the alley I'll be canned and kicked until I'm old. Days number way too few. Do do do. That's on an album called Dreams Upstairs, if you're looking for that. Dreams Upstairs. I don't think it's on CD anymore. Thanks, Rena. Thank you so much. Jeff Tweedy. Love Jeff Tweedy. That's good. Thank you. Okay, I got some John Prine for you. The one I requested. The lonesome friends of science say the world will end most any day. Well, if it does, then that's okay, 'cause I don't live here anyway. I live deep down inside my head. Long ago I made my bed. I get my mail in Tennessee, my wife, my dog, and my kids and me. Poor old planet Pluto now, he never stood a chance no how, when he got uninvited to the interplanetary dance. Once a mighty planet there, now just an ordinary star, hanging out in Hollywood in some old funky sushi bar. The lonesome friends of science say the world will end most any day. Well, if it does, then that's okay, 'cause I don't live here live deep down inside my head. Long ago I made my bed. I get my mail in Tennessee. My wife, my dog, my kids, and me. The Vulcan lives in Birmingham. Sometimes he just don't give a damn. His head's full of bumblebees. His pride hangs down below his knees. Venus left him long ago for a guy named Mars from Idaho. The Vulcan sent a wedding gift, 3-legged stool and a wheelchair lift. The lonesome friends of science say the world will end most any day. Well, if it does, then that's okay, 'cause I don't live here anyway. I live down deep inside my head. Long ago I made my bed. I get my mail, Tennessee. My wife, my dog, my kids, and me. Those bastards in their white lab coats who experiment with mountain goats should leave the universe alone. It's not their business, not their home. I go to sleep, it never rains. My dog predicts hurricanes. She can smell a storm a mile away. That's all the news we have today. The lonesome friends of science say the world will end most any day. Well, if it does, that's okay, 'cause I don't live here anyway. I live deep down inside my head. Long ago I made my bed. I get my mail in Tennessee. My wife, my dog, my kids, and me. John Prine. Actually, I misspoke earlier. That was Dolly's request. But anyway, lonesome friends of science. Here's one for this goes out to Francis Fisher and as well as Laura. Oops. Let's see, I'm tangled. It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't get tangled up in cables. A song about Wood County. It's about Wood County. My granddad worked the dirt till the road came through and cut it in two. My backyard's getting cut in two. They're hoping it'll bring some new folks through. I once met a traveling Texas band. Drove Route 52, their one-night stand. They said, your hills are so pretty, they're awesome and grand. Said it must be great to be a Wood County man. But when I was young and still in school, my hometown was far from cool. Everything I thought I had to understand should not be taught by a Wood County man. So I moved out west and started living a lot, thinking real fast to get through all my new thoughts. The music was loud and the women all fast, but I was only happy while thinking about my past. It took a lot of trouble in a faraway land to make me want to be a Wood County man. City makes a man age so fast, seems like the doctor just slapped my ass. Slap in a blink and you're old and gray, wondering how the hell time slips that way. But when I was young and still in school, my hometown was far from cold. It took a lot of trouble in a faraway land to make me want to be a Wood County man. Took a lot of trouble in a faraway land to make me want to be a Wood County man. To make me want to die a Wood County man. So if you can find a way to save this land and put it into some honest hands, hand it on down to my newborn son. He could grow up to be a Wood County man. Thank you very much. Okay, here's a first. This is a first for me. How do I do it? All right. Thanks, Davis. Let me get this in tune for you. Name the woman who wrote this song. Name the woman who wrote this song. I bet you can't. I bet you'll know it right away. I'm stepping on the chords, Greg. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. But who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound. your loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. The stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know. Now here I go again, seeing crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you'd like to sell. The dreams of loneliness like heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had, what you lost, what you had, what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know. Stevie Nicks for you. Okay, never done before, maybe never done in the history of music, but I'll follow this up with this goes out to my Uncle Glenn. I could say our Uncle Glenn because there's just a lot of family members on here. Glenn's turns 94 on the 30th. That's a few days away here. A couple days away. Glenn turns 94, doing really well. Down the road there in Williamstown. Say happy birthday to Glenn. And he loves George Jones. Yes, Ryan, where's my ocean spray? That's what got me thinking about the song. If you don't know what we're talking about, on TikTok, there's a craze about that song Dreams by Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. It's all over TikTok, and I don't really know where that started, but it's pretty funny. Fleetwood Mac members have gotten into it too, this silly stuff. So this song is on my, it's also on my live CD that will be out on my birthday, the 25th of November, speaking of birthdays. And let's see, where is the
There it is. Todd Burge, live in Parkersburg. Or you could say live in Parkersburg. Either one. Or either one. Anyway, that artwork there is by my daughter Sophia. And I like it. Anyway, this song's on there. Back to me. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. I watched the years pass slowly by. She still preyed upon his mind. Kept her picture on his wall. Went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all. Kept hoping she'd come back again. Found love letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had all underlined in red, every single I love you. I went to see my friend today. Oh, but I didn't see the tears. Was all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smiling, yeah. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Oh, she came back today for the last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Yes, happy birthday, Uncle Glenn Kimball, there in Williamstown. Have I been bad? You bet I have. Am I glad? No way can I say that.
1,000 laughs wouldn't make me a sinner. Just one sin made me the sinner. I had a girl, I called her baby. She had a man, she called him daddy. Her ring was his time was mine. And I took her life with her on my mind. I took his life, I'll get it right. I've got a curse, it's grabbing at me. I've got a nerve, she's poking at me. I saw the light, but it got dimmer. Oh, my fat chance, it's getting thinner. When I last saw her, now I ain't lying, my tears welled up just like I was crying. She had hair like fire and a voice like a soft tune that had me howling, feeling young and new. But she was tied and I was bound to find a way to bring that love down. If I had the big bucks, I would have surely spent it. I would have paid some other man, I would have had him go end it. But I was broke, so that left just me to go load that 30-30. It dropped some deer and it fed me meat, and it knocked her daddy right off his feet. I took his past, I took his memories old and new. I took all he had and all he would have too. I've got a curse, it's a grabbing at me. I've got a nurse, she's poking at me. I saw the light, but it got dimmer. Oh, my fat chance, it's getting thinner. So I've done 10 in this state pen. Do I have regrets? I've got about 2. One is my mama, 2 is my baby, 1 is long gone, the other never forgave me. My fat chance is getting thinner. Here's another request. Tom requested this song. It's an open G. I've got to open my guitar up to G. Thanks, Michael. While I'm tuning here, let me show you my tip jar. I appreciate you guys tipping me. It really, it's helping us. It's helping all these. Any musician you're tipping right now, I got to tell you, we can't play shows. I mean, you know this story, right? And many of you know this, and I really appreciate the tips.
They're keeping us going during this mess that this world is in, and thank you so much. My tip jar looks like this. If you're in this room. There you go. Are you tired of that? Are there no locals in this town? I guess they've all been grounded. Seems like it happened with the sound of the boom. Did the sound of the big boom get rid of the rest of the room? There are way too many cars on North Lamar to get us very far, very fast. I wish I had a pony. Wish I remembered how to laugh. Last town burned down, hit fast, turned round, didn't see it spinning. I didn't hear it winning till the song had been sung. That old man can make a yodel sound as sound as the dirt that once was on this Texas ground. Way before the Quikrete and the times of Do-Re-Mi and Adobe. There's a $10,000 spot now on the fortune wheel, but it's spinning way too slowly to get me back round to that kind of big deal. Blast town, burned down, hit fast, turn round, didn't see it spinning. I didn't hear it winning till the song had been sung.
was a youngster, born beginner, a grinner and a dreamer, kept my dreams upstairs. Then later puked them out on High Street for the frat boys and the big hairs. I got the songs lost in my head, I'd like to let them all loose before I'm dead. I got a few about the boozing, maybe one about burning this town down. Blast town burned down, hit fast, turned round. I didn't see it spinning, didn't hear it winning, till the song had been sung. Didn't hear it winning. Richard Anderson, good to see you, man, in Baltimore. Cold and rainy Baltimore. It's kind of like Parkersburg. Good to see you there. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Michael. All right. All right. Got a couple more here for you. And what now? Here we go. So I'm now broadcasting on YouTube as well as Twitter. I think it's called Periscope, but Twitter owns Periscope, I think. Or Periscope owns Twitter. I doubt that. Does anybody care? I don't think so. Well, shareholders, they care. I'm not one of them. I'm as young as I'll ever be, so take a good look at me. Kiss me hard with a bit of tongue. I'm as young as I'll ever be. I'm as fresh as I'll ever get. And if you blink, you'll miss it, I bet. Let's hook up before I lose my look. I'm as fresh as I'll ever get. I'm as clean as I'll ever be. I brought new shoes to this hootenanny. I brushed my head, I brushed my teeth. I'm as clean as I'll ever be, fresh too. Come on, baby, make me squeak. Bring the dirty over to me. We'll roll around and act all free. Come on, baby, make me squeak. To be as old as I can be, as old as I can be. That's the goal for me, to be as old as I as smart as I'll ever get. I never was much brainy. In school they tried to learn me, but I was drunk as I could be. And when I try to stand, I just fall down, you see. Problem was, I always had to get up and take a pee. Ain't that the drunkard's irony? To be as old as I can be, old as I can be, hey. That's the goal for me, to be as old as I can be. Up at it, up at it. Up at it, up at I'm older now than I was when I started this song, because it's taken a minute or three, ripped off a little bit of life from you and me. I guess I've done my best to say, don't wanna live my whole life in one day. I'll spread it thin, then begin again. I will begin again. And be as old as I can be, as old as I can be. That was from Distraction Pact, Old as I Can Be. It's a concept record. Well, I got one more for you, and it's pre-recorded, and it was written for our times. Our times. We're almost out of time, for one thing. So I hope everybody's voting. I hope you're voting. All right, have you voted yet? Raise your hand if you've voted. I know I have. But I really hope you've been able to go vote, or you're going to go out there. Lines in Parkersburg, I guess, were just long today. Even with Parkersburg, West Virginia, here where I am, I'm told that they were really long today. And that's exciting. That's really exciting. Anyway, I'll end with this tune. This song is on my. If I may once again, thank you so much for the tips. I really appreciate the tips. You're keeping me going through this odd time where I can't play any shows. So here I'm in my basement doing all these shows, and I love doing these. This has been great, if you can't tip, I just want you to listen. That's the main thing. I want you to enjoy it, but I appreciate it all the same. You can go to toddburge.com. You could
also, I can't go to shows and sell my CD. I just got a handful of these CDs, but I'm really proud of my daughter's artwork. And let me show you that once again. This is 18 songs on Todd Burge live in Parkersburg. I recorded this last November at Arts Bridge. It was a wonderful show, and I got it recorded, and so I'm going to release this on my birthday this year, November 25th. What a great birthday present for me. And Sophia's already been paid for her artwork, and really proud of that. And on the back you'll see Michael Arthur's fine artwork on the back. But anyway, check that out at toddburge.com. You can pre-order it now, and you can hear three songs, a version of Pickin' a Lock, and I can't remember what else is pre-released. There's 3 or 4 songs pre-released on the Live at Parkersburg, so check that out. Yes, Laura, I will get you an autographed copy, of course. This is Debbie. November 25 is Debbie Nessel Road. For some reason, I think I once knew that, but after a few birthdays go by, I have forgotten this. But happy birthday to Debbie Nessel Road on the 25th. So for Debbie's birthday, you can buy my CD. And I'm making sure I didn't forget a request. If I forgot a request, I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it next week. The last Wednesday of each month is all requests, by the way. So your mom's birthday too. My brother's birthday is September 13, and his son's birthday is on the same day as well. That's interesting. That is interesting. So what was I saying? Oh, I had a song for you to close it out. This is called Timber. And it's a song for the season. And I have an ongoing album. I keep adding to it through the pandemic, and it's called It's My First Pandemic. The album's called It's My First Pandemic. And this is a song I put on there, I don't know, a couple months ago. And Richard Anderson, the fine filmmaker from Baltimore, was in, and we recorded a nice video of the song, and here it is. I'll close with this, and I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Love you all. See you next week. Is there no paper I can write on? A wooden pencil or a pen? I got real stories from the old folks. I want to pass them to the kids. About the sugar-coated candy, about as sour as our past, about how all that ever lasts is how nothing ever lasts. Is there a bridge across these waters, rough and troubled as it gets, that leads us to the end of pavement? A graveled path, oh tell me yes. About the sugar-coated candy, about as sour as our past, about how all that ever lasts is how nothing ever lasts.
Is there a tree that we could fell? Together timber we would yell. We'd count the rings of the stump, dream of the days way before Trump. Chop it down and cut it up, mulch it into sawed up dust. Take some of that troubled water and mix and pound it to a pulp. And make some paper I can write on, make a pencil or a pen. Write real stories from the old folks and pass them all down to the kids. About the sugar-coated candy, about as sour as our past, about how all that ever lasts is how nothing ever lasts. About how all that ever lasts is how nothing ever lasts.